it's Wednesday, May 10th, and we're here doing a Places of Opposites reading. Again, this is the weekly reading that goes a little bit beyond a week. It goes actually 10 days, so it overlaps from last weekend all the way through today and on to next Wednesday. So that's what this window is. We're using the Angel Tarot deck. There seems to be a lot of shifts going on right now, lots of transitions, astrologically, just energetically, socially. I see a lot of transitions, so hope that your spring transition is going well. So I shuffle, just set the intent that whoever needs to find this message will find it in the timing that's most appropriate for them. Let me clear out any blocks prohibiting us from moving forward in our greatest spiritual direction. All right. So the top card is the card that represents the things we're most aware of, things that have been on our mind that we're thinking of. The bottom card is opposite of that, so it is the stuff that is kind of directing us that we're maybe not aware of as much, more unconscious, subconscious direction. To the left is the mental wisdom, the way we process things analytically. It's also the past and where we're coming from. The right is our emotional wisdom, the way we process emotions, feelings, and also where we're headed to. And the center card is the theme or the resolution. Ties it all together. So the top card this week is the Seven of Earth. I noticed a lot of seven energy yesterday as well as today. And seven is the card that indicates the spiritual path. It is also the energy of needing to both sorry. Seven energy has to do with a lot of choice, a little bit different than the free will choice in fives. It's more the choice of using your discernment to refine things. Whether you wait or whether you act, whether you plant, whether you harvest, those kinds of things. So Seven of Earth is typically a card that indicates patience. And when I'm looking at this clairvoyantly, I just see a lot of people know that they're putting things forward and they're just kind of waiting for them to gain traction, waiting for the next things to really come into play. So there's a little bit of frustration with this card because you've put so much effort into something or so much energy in creating something, and now it's kind of like waiting. It's got that feeling of hurry up and wait to it. So if you're feeling like you're just waiting, you probably are. And below that is the Three of Earth. I see this being, there's actually more actions you can take. There's actually more things you can do within the community, within your base of friends, within your connections, to kind of move this forward. I also see that there's internal work that you can be doing to, again, I saw the removing of blocks, the things that keep our self-confidence low, or the things that keep us trapped in the, oh, I can't because of X, Y, and Z. And can't is just haven't yet. in reality. When we think of it as a limit, but really it's just a new experience, something we haven't done yet. And so when we say hello to the ability to do something new or to do something you haven't yet done, then it becomes almost obvious that there's more that you can do. So I find these very interesting in opposition. One feeling like, you've put forth everything and now you just have to wait. And the other one saying there's still a little bit more you can do. And they're both in the earth suit, so really having to do with your body, physical expression, creating material wealth, and creating physical things. So to the left, we have the 5 of air. And again, 5s are a free will choice. So I see this being more an indicator of the past in this reading, where you deliberately have chosen what your focus was, what your thoughts were, and that you're really processing things from a mental state. And they're saying it has a lot to do with choosing to look at the things that irritate you, choosing to look at the things that are bothersome or difficult, when you could have chosen to look at the things that were working. So you still can make a change in the way you're thinking. So if you notice yourself focused on the things that irritate you or are bothersome, that's illusionary. You can choose to focus on the other side of things, and kind of wash those others away. So, and to the right, we have the Empress, major arcana card having to do with creation, creativity, bringing things into bearing. So I see we're really moving towards, in this reading, between the 7 and the 3 of earth and into the Empress, is it really finding that thing you want to create from the center of your heart. And you're already working on it, but I see it really just coming into fruition. There'll be a big push of energy to get it more into reality. And I also see they're saying there's just a lot of playful energy here to really enjoy the process of creation, to enjoy the playful time of allowing it to come to be. That big push of energy, there is that big push of labor that's required to birth something, but prior to that moment of push, there's a whole lot of playfulness and enjoying the process and just enjoying the newness. So, and in the center, action card, we have the Knight of Fire. And again, the Knight of Fire is taking action from your passions. It's taking actions from the things that just drive you internally, the thing that gets you really excited, the thing you can't shut up talking about if somebody gets you going. So really, it's about not just being passionate, not just recognizing, but really taking actions. And that's, again, the 7 was saying that in our minds, perhaps we think we've done all we can, but really there's more we can do. More we can do on the inside, more we can create, more we can push, more we can do to get there. And it doesn't have to be drudgery. It can be pure, joyful playing, but it's a lot of action, and it's a lot of, there's standing up for your beliefs, and a lot of just taking ownership of what you want to create and not leaving it up to willy-nilly fate, but more being like, no, this is important, and I'm going to continue to work on it until it is actually birthed. So that's the week places of opposites for the week of May 10th. So have a great Wednesday and enjoy this creative process. Enjoy being passionate about the things that light you up on the inside.